Hi, my name is Chris from San Diego Window Fashions. Today I'm going to show you how to measure for most common window treatments. The tools that you need for this are going to be a measuring tape, a simple pen, and a piece of paper to write down your measurements with. First thing you're going to want to do is determine whether we want an inside mount or an outside mount. Inside mount going inside the frame of the window. Outside, we're going to go on the outside of the window frame. To determine that, you want to determine what your needs are, of course, but you also want to measure the depth that you have within the window. Here I have 4 inches. That's going to hold most window treatments, so this is definitely going to be an inside mount in most cases. So the first thing you want to do is determine what kind of blind you're going to get and whether you have the room within the context of the window frame to put it in there. So let's say we do. Today we have a mini blind in here, already fitting just fine. But if you're going to change it up to a shutter or like a 3-inch wood blind or something like that, then that variable might change the situation. So first thing you do is to measure. I like to measure the highest point I can reach. Get a ladder if I need to. And measure to the closest 1/8 of an inch. In this case here, we got 34.5 inches. You also want to measure at another location to make sure that the window is square, and then you'll have a large variation. Most times, if you measure the top, that's your most important measurement. If that headrail can fit in, then generally the rest of the blind will fit in. So the manufacturer will take deductions on the blind to make it fit within inside mounts. That's it. For the height, basically the same thing. There's 1/8 of an inch, so you're going to want to measure in multiple places to make sure that the window's square. And take that smallest measurement to make sure that that blind fits in the context of the window. The easiest is once you have that information, then you can change it to outside mount. And an outside mount, all you need to do is to determine, well, how far do I want this thing to overlap? And that's really just personal preference. There's no set rule for that. You might want a 1/2 inch, 1 inch, or 2 inches. Some people have gone even further depending on the situation. So that's up to you to decide. So you take the window opening and add how far you want to go. Generally speaking also, we would want to match that same distance on the side, and then you get your measurement. For height, same thing. I don't know if this video is going to show it, but there's a sill on this window. So the one variable is we're going to go over on the top of this to overlap, but on the bottom we're going to stop right at the sill. There's no overlapping past the sill. You want it to sit flush on the sill. If there was no sill, then you might go a little bit beyond it. You might match what you're doing on the wheel. It's all personal preference in that case. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, give us a call over at San Diego Window Fashions.